Every single day we are bombarded with hundreds of bombs. Thousands of bombs have landed on houses and homes and hospitals and schools and mosques.
Fear in her voice. Zainab, a schoolteacher from Manchester, stranded in Gaza. She travelled with her in-laws' family to celebrate a wedding just days before the atrocity which reignited this brutal war. But for 3 weeks, all 11 of them have been trying to leave, to come back home. And now the situation is more desperate than ever.
Her signal wasn't strong and then it cut out about 3 p.m. UK time. And since then I've heard nothing and the bombing has escalated.
As if having your daughter trapped in a war zone wasn't enough, a communication blackout by the Israelis means Lala is left worrying for the worst.
The evening before, she called me 10:30 our time, and she was saying goodnight to me and just reassuring me that she was okay. But I could hear the rockets going overhead, and then she just started to whisper and told me, "Mama, I need to go now." And that was the last time I heard her voice, and I don't know when I'm going to hear from her again.
She shows us the messages just not getting through. It's an agonising wait.
I don't know what's happened to my daughter. I don't know what's happened to her husband or his family. Did they make it through the night? It's just a nightmare, really. I can't describe it better than just a living nightmare.
How much are you missing your daughter?
How do I answer that question?
And her story resonates. In Scotland, another family waiting for contact, hoping for good news.
Mother-in-law's a retired nurse, father-in-law, a small business owner, a retired small business owner, have nothing to do with Hamas, and they are terrified. We haven't heard from them since the intensity of the bombing last night, and it goes perhaps without saying, but worth reiterating, that we are one of many thousands of families, I suspect, right across the world who are desperately worried about whether or not our loved ones are alive or dead, and I simply don't know the answer to that question.
He may be the Scottish First Minister, but this anguish and agony is a great leveller. Like Lala, many families will be clutching their phones a little tighter, waiting, praying, hoping they hear something very soon. Inzy Rashid, Sky News, Manchester.